Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. It's Midday Money on a Friday. Football Friday. In what? Is that 5 months? Yeah, 5 months for Football Friday. Right now, it's a Baseball Friday because NBA, NHL wrapping up. We'll take a pass here till the playoffs, as I've done basically the last week and a half or so. What else is there to say? Hit the like button. Sean Higgs YouTube, Winning Free Picks YouTube. There's a Winning Free Picks Facebook page. If you're on Facebook, Twitter at Mr. Sean Higgs or the X, whatever you want to call it. Why waste time? I got to show it Ross live after this, so we'll try to keep this to about a half hour. So I can load this up to the podcast form of iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify. Wherever you've your podcast, you can find Midday Money and Late Night Money there as well. All right, recapping yesterday's winner, Orioles. Winner. We'll take it. 3-0 on the site. Wonderful. We're on a nice 56% run, I believe, on the sites with our premiums. Not too bad. And here in the chat as well, we'll get to those. We'll pump them right up. What are we waiting for? We'll throw them in the comments section. If you're in the comments section, super. If you're in the chat, you can see them scrolling along. And on Twitter, we just X'd them out. X'd. They're all yeeted out there for you. There you go. 23 and 20 plus 335. Not too shabby. Plus money. We'll take it. Tigers minus 122. Same three games as last night. Tigers minus 122. Marlins plus 160. Rangers plus 115. Player prop record is 17-23 plus 445. I'm going to get to a bundle of those in 1 minute. NHL 2020 plus 50 on the video. 43-38 plus 345 in the video. Both NHL and NBA are having winning season on the sites as well. It's just limited. Not a whole lot of, that's how I just bet them. That's just me. Player props. Here we go. We're going to the Yanks again. Volpe and Cabrera, my two guys here. Volpe, Ribby, 190, a run minus 115. Cabrera, Ribby, 215, and a run plus 140. I'm not a big Cookie Carrasco guy. You could probably guess. Houston. Now, you're going to be like, hey, what are you doing? You got Texas as a player. Yeah, I think Texas. I'm not a big fan of Houston pitchers. I have a Ranger team that's basically been no-hit twice this week, 7+ innings or no-hit. I get it. That's fine. I'll take the plus 115 here. But Yordi Ribby plus 130, Tucker 165, and Pena 195. Sign me up. Pena's having a nice little season. Tucker's a 30-30 guy. Yordi is an MVP guy with good numbers versus Dane Dunning. I'll take these plus monies. You don't have to, especially the Solana game. We'll talk about this one next. So, yeah, Marlins plus 160. Braves team total, sure. 4.5. Yankee team total, 4.5. Houston team total, see, this game could be like a 5-3 kind of game, and I just need one of these guys to knock in. And again, I do props, even baseball. When you're taking plus money, you don't have to go undefeated here, folks. I know that's the perception that you see because some yo-yo's rolling out a 17-legger parlay or some nonsense. That's not it. That's, you see, 17 and 23, we're up almost a nickel. Atlanta Ribbies, Ozuna 160, also 165, Harris 210, Arcia 215, and Denard 230. You're going to give me the 3, 4, 5, all the middle of the order hitters and guys behind them, guys who get on base. You're going to give me 2-1 odds on some of these cats. Are you out of your mind? Thank you. Yes, I will take that. Absolutely. And honestly, here with the Braves, Marlins aren't a good team. Max Fried isn't a good pitch right now. Guys come back from injury. Braves as a whole, they got shelled yesterday. They're going to give up some runs. I know Miami hasn't hit a lot, and we took them. I got no Miami guys up here because it's, unless you want to do a Jake Berger. I look at this as a whole here. I'm taking a middle of the lineup of a team that's going to win 95 games with poor pitching or not. We hit two of these guys. It's break even, the Braves. We have 4 of these. It's a monster day. You don't have to win every ribby prop when you're taking plus money. That's why I don't give out the old, oh, we'll do a over a half a hit minus the ridiculous number. Stick with the ribby props. They've been cashing. They will continue to cash. I like them. We're sweeping the board. I should say sweeping the board. It'd be nice. We sweep the board. I'm not coming back tomorrow. I'll be bathing in gold coins. Let's get to the comments. All right. Hall is in the house. Good. What is good, everyone? I think Yankees team total overnight versus Carrasco. Absolutely. Hoping they can put up some numbers. I agree. That's why I got Volpe and Cabrera, ribbies and runs. Wine time's in the house, Mike. I could see a wine time. Go follow the wine time. I know wine time. I know you're going to be in a disappointing Laker playoff series, I think. And hit the like button. Yeah, hit the like button. I most of the time I hit the poll. It's like, hey, did you hit the like button? Yes, no, never. Hit the like button. Doesn't cost you anything. Hit the like button. Michael A. Happy Friday to you as well. There's a Sean Higgs YouTube. If you're not following, go give it a follow. Go give it a follow. Doesn't cost you anything to follow both channels. There's Winning Free Pick YouTube and the Facebook page, because you know our guy Dennis O'Brien's always checking it on Facebook. He doesn't comment. He did the one time when I said, hey, Dennis, hope you don't mind. I throw your name out there. You, Rick Wild, Abel, Brio, the Facebook army. Michael A says, I want Braves Rangers team totals of 4.5. I don't hate it. Apache Storms in the house. The Royals are hot, baby. Singer's a stud. Yeah, 2 years ago I was high on Singer. I had a bad year last year. I'm telling you, him, Raggins, nice little combo. You got bats. You know Witt's going to be a stud. Vinny P looks like a decent power hitter. Perez is the veteran of the group. NJ Melendez, a young guy, is supposed to be good. The pieces are there for the Royals. And you're in a division that's, I think, is pretty wide open. Because you got the Tigers with another young team looking to put pieces together. And, Cleveland, I'm going to say about Cleveland. Michael B's in the house. Tooch is in the house. Says, happy Friday, right? I heard it's an anniversary, Tooch. Happy anniversary. Michael B says, Gianni's out for the season. I mean, at this point, I almost want to take a future on the Celtics to win the East. I mean, if he's healthy, I don't see another team. Nobody's beating the Celtics in the East. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Knicks fans, whoever think. No. They will play to play. Good luck. See you in the finals versus Denver. Keith Landry's in the house. What do you say? Pound it. Braves third best hitting team versus lefties. Get those ribby prices. Right? They're pretty decent. Braves score 4+ runs in 10, 11 games. Team total over. Absolutely, yes. I should have probably added the team total here. I don't know why I didn't. I know why I didn't, because I was adding in 10 ribby props at the time. Lane's in the house. Good to see you, Lane. Never mind, the Celtics win the East is 185. 185. Yeah, definitely not worth it. I mean, you have a season like this, Michael. They're going to be double-digit faves in games, big money line faves, favorite to win the East. I guess you look at maybe doing a maybe first half props on them or some kind of player prop, perhaps. I'm not going to tell you to come in here lay 13 or whatever. Going to be laying against some poor schlep they got to face. Pat says, I'm too nervous to bet today. NBA's garbage weekend. UFL football is better. Birmingham Stallions. Birmingham's the team in the UFL for sure. Again, NBA, 2 games left. They're playing today. They're playing Sunday. Everybody on deck. I don't see why you have to bet it. I know people love betting the NBA. Tough time to bet the NBA. Player props, I think, are probably your best bet. Michael B says, the Clippers have the second best odds to win the West. I don't get it, but I might take a flyer on the Mavs to win the West at 1,300. 13 wasn't that bad. Kyrie looks engaged. You got him and Luka. I mean, it's a pretty darn good 1-2 combo. I'm not going to argue that. 13-1, it's possible. I mean, who are the let's see. Pull up a little standings for the NBA. I know we have games to play. Mavericks in the 5 spot. Clippers are the 4 seed, 5 games back. Dallas is in this 5 spot, 6 back. So, I mean, they're pretty much locked into the 5 spot, I'm guessing, right? I mean, they got 2 games. Clippers got 2 games. I'm guessing, again, I don't follow NBA to know tiebreakers and stuff here. But let's just say, for all intents and purposes, they are locked into their 4 or 5 game versus the Clippers. I mean, the Clippers are a pretty good team when those guys play together. They had a nice little run. Um, I don't know. If that's the case, you're taking a 13-1 there. You better take them money line in every game versus the Clippers because they'll be a dog a little bit. 8 years, happy wife, happy life. 8 years. I'm coming on 20 years with my wife being married. Patty says maybe St. Louis hockey. It's all you on the ice, baby. Go for it. I'm not looking to do any hockey. Although yesterday I did say to take the dogs, and well, we had a nice day. What do we got? A week left of hockey. Texas on the do not bet list. They were basically no hit twice this week, right? I mean, not good. That being said, they beat France last week. Big spot for them against their rivals. If you're not betting Texas, that's fine. But just don't come in and say you got to take the Stros in the spot. And I know you're not saying that, but it's the same kind of thing. Stros got some problems themselves. Keith says Jays, Braves, money line parlay plus 150. Phil should be a bounce back spot for both pitchers, Gausman and Fried. No, Fried is not the same pitcher. Gausman I like, but I can't lay with that lineup. Well, I think the Rockies are going to win today. I didn't bet them. I got nothing on that game. I like Gausman a lot. I had him versus the Yanks. He had great numbers versus the Yanks. They buried him. But, I mean, Toronto, do we really love this team? I don't. I wouldn't do that. I would rather. I mean, I'm doing a 2-teamer. I'm taking KC, who's won 7, 8 in a row, whatever they are, versus the Mets, who are off a huge series win. And I mean, listen, I know people don't like my Texas pick in here. That's fine. I think Miami's not a good play. Too much of a big dog. Put the Tigers into a Scooble. I don't think the Twins are hitting. Twins are not a good hitting squad. Michael A says, "Yeah, it's done for the year. Your boy Doc's gonna have to use his coaching prowess to lead the Bucks to victory." I love it. I love that the fact he took over for a guy. They said the guy's not a good coach. 17, 18 games over 500, and this guy comes in. The team is 500. The best players out, and I'm gonna have a whiny Lillard on the bench. What a disaster for Milwaukee. Nick Nash says, "Took dogs in hockey, like you said, and made out pretty good." You're welcome. On a day, and listen, even if it went totally off the rails, we won one game, we split them out. It's nice. We had a couple big dogs in there. Don't worry about the record when you're taking dogs. They're all plus monies. Toot says Twins, Tigers, nerfy, juicy. Of course it is. I mean, Lopez could come here and strike out the side. Kind of want to take Waka at plus 120. I mean, I know the Mets took a couple games versus division rival, but the way he looked, I don't think they should be favored. Yeah, I mean, Kansas City is for me. Take KC. I think I said that last night. Take KC. Waka's pitched well. And as much as we make fun of Waka, at least I do, because it's my show and I tease him sometimes, like, oh, Waka can't bet Waka. Go look at his numbers. When a guy is healthy, the guy does not pitch too bad. He's got solid numbers. Toots loves the juice. Loving the juice. He wants to squeeze it. It's so easy, the Nerfies. And I'm a Nerfy guy before a Yerfy. Lopez and Subel, two pretty good pitchers. Angels, Red Sox, Murphy's -105. There you go. My guy Reed Detmers is on the hill. Not too bad. And Tanner Houck, pretty good pitcher this year. I mean, Houck, Whitlock, Bello, the Sox got some young guys. Could be dangerous. 6 outs to glory. James is coming in. Good to see you, James. Hope everything is well with you. Braves Yurfee is even money. And I wouldn't be shocked at the Braves. I mean, listen, that'd be great for me. We get a Yurfee because that means as long as Acuna doesn't lead off with a homer, it means one of my Olsen or Azuna kind of drives in a run. That'll be great. We'll get $1.60, $2 in our pocket to start. Michael B. So what do you think about Giants today? I like win, but I've never heard of this guy on the Rays. Pass. Well, again, if I don't know much about a guy, I'm definitely not coming in to bet him, especially in what is this going to be a bullpen game for these guys? Pass. I mean, you're a Giant guy. You're going to watch it. You don't got to bet it. Mike A says, got that about early today. Hey, late night money on for tonight. We'll see. I think so. My son wants to go to movies. He wants to go see Civil War, so we might go to the movies tonight. So I'm tossed. I don't know what time I'll be back. Not sure when I'll be back. Davis says Sugarland Space Cowboys win again tonight. Always Sugarland, Davis. Yes. They're playing who? They playing the Isotopes. I like their little home ballpark I go to. Get some bobbleheads and jerseys. Let's see. AAA MLB. Where are we? AAA. Yep. Albuquerque Isotopes. I don't have lines for the AAA right now. Don't have lines for them right now. Horse says, on Diamondbacks tonight over the Cardinals. Yes, be fatty, baby. We did the rundown last night. Be fatty. We did the rundown. Late night money. That's what we do. We cover all of the games for the next day. No betting allowed. No betting tonight, Tooch. Focus on your wife, not the scoreboard. Then all of a sudden, we're going to have another kid. We'll have a kid come along in a couple months there. Poundy's going to focus on the wife. I don't know if that's good or bad. Where's the plays? Tigers, Marlins, Rangers is what I like here for the video today. 23 and 20 plus 335. We'll take it. Player props are scrolling. Tooch is laughing that he's going to have a baby on the way. Anything else before we roll out? Short, look at this. We're going to roll out. We covered all the games last night. You want to hear my take on all the games, you could find that on Late Night Money, on the rebroadcast, on podcast form. These are the games for today. Another little Tooch. Oh, my God. Mr. Square Jr. he calls him. Terrible. All right, I'll put the player props up again. Yankees, Volpe, and Cabrera, ribby and run props. Volpe leading off. Cabrera batting out of the 9-hole. I think Cookie gives up some runs. I want these guys to deliver. Houston, Yordi plus 130. Good numbers. I think he's got 2 homers versus Dane. Tucker, 165. And Pena, 195. Hello, 195. Thank you. Braves are all over the joint here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 hitters. We got them all. Azuna, 160. Olsen, 65. Michael Harris, you kidding me? I love this guy. 30-30 guy, 210. Arcia, 215. Dinar, 230. Braves will get some hits. If you're a team total guy, I don't know why you wouldn't be jumping on some Brave ribbies. I like to keep the ball rolling. It's like doubles. Just meat and potatoes. Base hit, double. Base hit, double. Keep the wheels going. I don't need base clearing homers. Nonsense like that. Slowing down momentum. I want to nickel and dime you to death. Just little paper cuts all over you. How about the A's being favored today? How many times is that going to happen this year? Seriously. A 130 favor over the Nats. It's a pass for me. Part of me wants to take the A's just because why are they favored? How bad are the Nats? I don't think they're as bad as Oakland. especially when they gave everything. I mean, they had to get everything right for a 1-0 win. But sort of want to take the Nationals. Atlanta's win. Don't trust Miami to win. Listen, is Atlanta the better team? Sure, by far they're the better team. Are they playing well right now? No. Yeah, they're winning, getting a little ugly, giving up some runs. Miami's been bad, awful. They're 2-11. 2-11. I get it, Davis. I understand. But a 160 spot, I'll take it. And it's not just about the one game. I know if it loses, there's like, oh, Miami, fade, bad play. You can't look at it as just that. You got to put them all together, see how teams are playing, find a spot to take a bad team, getting a good number, and that's what this is about. Again, 200 on my guy Conforto Ribby. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad. If I'm going to get a 3-4-5 hitter at anything like 140, more like Azuna bats fifth or whatever, he's getting a 160. Are you kidding me? You're giving me 200 for a guy who's and where's he hitting in the lineup, Mike? I'm going to pull up an old Giants game here. Where does this guy bat? 7-1 versus the Nats. Conforto is in the 1-2 and is in the 3 spot. The guy's batting third. I mean, you're going to give $2 on a guy batting third, and here he is batting cleanup. You give it 2-1 odds on it? You have to take it. Take it. I got a bunch of guys. Middle lineup. Obviously, I like my middle lowers. Middle, again, for the Yanks, you got like Stanton and Judge are like minus 110s or whatever, smaller numbers. 130 is about as low as I go. And I took Yordi because he's got a couple homers versus this guy at 130. Otherwise, it would just have been Tucker and Pena. No more comments. That's fine. Hit the likes on the way out. Be sure to subscribe to both channels. I do more live stuff on Sean Higgs when there's day games, especially during the week. We jump in live. We do stuff over there. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, you haven't followed already, although if you're on Twitter, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have already followed. I mean, for me to get a Ribby, I need to get at least 180. Oh, 180. No. I mean, I get it, Mike, but I mean, you're taking 140s, you go 1-1, you're up $40. Come on, 180. That's a biggie. I'm more of a 140 plus kind of guy. But that's it. Rolling out on a Friday. Look headlines. 50-50, I got to see. Might be a little later. Doesn't make a difference. There'll be a show. That's why you tune in. You hit the likes. You put notification bells on. That's a wrap for today. Let me just flip the banner so we'll run down. Tigers 122, Marlins 160, Rangers 115. So 2 doggies and a small fave on a Friday. Plenty of props. I'll be live with Ross a little over a half hour. I'll tweet it out in Twitterland. I'm Mr. Sean Higgs. Come check it out. It's a live show, so you can ask questions as well. Happy Friday.